is it difficult to have your mom by your side all the time?
No.
Is it challenging?
No.
Is there moments that, Mom, please don't come with me?
I think it's good that she's there for me all the time. But in terms of my tennis, like sometimes it's hard to listen to your mom, like being your coach and stuff, just because it's a different kind of relationship, you know.
Right.
So in that aspect, like I prefer to just have like my coach telling me things. But then, if she tells me stuff, I also listen to her. So.
Nice.
No, I would always want to have he's always had a guy coach.
Right.
Because there needs to be a little barrier. Because, in the house na, you can tell, like when he was young, I'll brush her teeth and all that. Then tennis pa, tuloy-tuloy. So, it's good to have a guy speaking to a guy. And then, even with other tennis players, you always see that there's always one member of the family that's sort of always there, like parang the overall, like that. I think you need to know, like for an athlete to be successful, you need to know, for sure, your parents have to be as dedicated or committed because it's tough. It's rare to see like a kid like make it on his own. Like Pacquiao, of course, is the exception, to every rule.
Then for you, for like moms out there that have gifted kids like this guy beside me.
Ooh, gifted, gifted.
So what's your advice to them?
Wow.
How will you make this child of yours grow to this fullest potential?
For one, okay, I'm not nurturing by nature. Like, I'm not super maalaga. I didn't really know much about raising a kid. But one thing I always did from day one is that I always wanted my kid to be with me. So that's one. Kahit you don't think like you marunong ka. Like I remember I would just bring him with me almost everywhere I went. I didn't even want him to go to school. When he was 6 years old, he was already 6. And my father-in-law said, Dyan, Matteo has to go to school. Because I was bringing him with me to all my shoots for Sports Unlimited. So that's one.
Really?
Always.
You remember those days?
No.
Well, it was before 6.
Right.
But, so always like be present. Like, if your work allows you to bring them, bring them. And breastfeeding, I had that super traveling job, the most not normal hours. I breastfed for 3 years. So if you can do that. So have them with you as much as you can. And then my other tip is try to expose them to as many things as possible, like, and not make them always like super comfortable, like not always like sleep with music, sleep with like aircon. No, like, like whatever, be like flexible para they'll be used to different kinds of stimulations, different kinds of environment. And then I also wanted him to talk to a lot of people, so I think that's what he did. And then of course sports. For me, sports is the best teacher for life, for character and all that. And try to be. I'm super far from like I didn't do everything right, but try to be like encouraging and pushing yet supportive. You know what I mean? They know naman na if they fail, that you'll help them.
Right.
Ganun lang.
That's nice.
And keep praying. Keep praying that God. I always pray for him. Like now, my prayers for him are like I'm praying that God will give him like more dreams and desires in his heart to be the one to push him. Because like obviously you can't be there 100% of your time for your kids. So like now he's going off already. So I'm just believing that he has enough faith and a relationship with God that he will on his own begin to seek what God wants him to do.
Yeah. I think that's really true. God is very, very, very important, and to have that center. To have God the center in your life, that's very, very important. Do you pray a lot, dude?
Yeah. She's taught me to pray about everything. So yeah, that's something I do all the time.
Does your parents give you like curfews at home and stuff?
No.
No curfew.
When you mean like when I go out?
Yeah.
Usually it's just a conversation. Like if I tell them what time I'm gonna be home, and if they're okay with it, then that's it. But there's no like set curfew.
Growing up, dude, like 12 midnight, boom, I had to go home.
Well, you never really like went out. Ngayon lang.
You don't go clubbing and stuff before?
Well, I did. I've gone to like clubs and stuff like before, but I don't go all the time.
Yeah,
He hasn't. And then what? Not yet. Wala pa yung drinking.
Do you drink?
No, I don't drink.
Are you just saying that because your mom's here?
No, I actually don't drink. No.
Like nothing.
No.
No, you have naman a little. Huh?
Yeah, yes or no?
No, I don't.
Really?
Yeah.
You're 18 years old and you don't drink?
No, I don't. I'm not allowed to drink, so.
You had a beer, diba? You said.
Yeah, but it doesn't count. Like, I don't drink like.
Beer
like,
doesn't count.
If that's true, it'd be great, bro. But I know that's not true. Dude, do you do household chores? Does your parents make you do stuff at home?
No. Well, we have help at home, but when I was
Wait, you're a Brent kid and you don't drink? You're 18 years old. You haven't drank?
Yeah.
Dude, I went to Brent.
Yeah.
We started
No,
drinking.
but of course, all my friends drink, so like I just go with them.
And you don't.
Why do you not
Yeah, I
drink?
don't.
So
Because
how
I'm not
do
allowed to drink. Yeah.
What a good boy.
Yeah.
Let me tap you on the shoulder.
That's not true.
No, but seriously, dude, peer pressure is a really big thing with kids, especially in
Yeah.
your age, dude. Like growing up, I had so much peer pressure with my friends.
Mm.
And I can say one thing. There's one thing I never did in my life: drugs.
Mm.
I have a lot of friends that fell, and a lot of friends that got broken with that car accidents. Some died because of drugs. And dude, that's one thing sports really aligned me. It never made me fall into something in that
Yeah.
trap. And if you're being honest with this drinking thing, it'd be cool. But you can sip a little bit, right?
No, of course I've tried, but like I don't
Yeah,
drink
you
like
see.
like on a daily basis or like frequently. So
Well, serious athletes don't normally, no?
Yeah, when your mom's not looking. Does your mom punish you?
not really. I mean, I don't really piss her off that much. I mean, I didn't really do anything to deserve like something like that.
So you don't. What's your punishments?
Well, I remember a few times I'd threaten just to take his phone, but it
I
never.
don't smack, whack, whatever.
Oh, no.
Never.
Smack?
Yeah.
No.
Really?
Hit?
Yeah, like
I
in the
ever
butt
hit
or
you?
something. No.
I don't think so.
No.
But, no.
Nice.
I mean, not naman like that. I think before lang, like maybe the boy said, oh, if you don't take your phone or iPad like that before.
So you're more of a communicating mom and kind of thing.
I think the
Because
spanking, if you're a guy, it should be like the dad eh.
Your dad never spanked you.
No.
Really? Damn.
But we're strict, diba, Matt? No, well, not really. Actually,
So what's how do you get disciplined? Like you get grounded, you get no iPad, no going out your
Well, I
house?
just know. I know when I screw up and when I don't, and I know like what's gonna piss them off and not. So I
Nice.
just try to not do that. Of course, like I have, but I haven't done anything I think that's really deserved. Like.
But do you guys fight
crazy.
sometimes?
Yeah.
yeah. We just had a fight the other day.
How was a fight with Dyan and
Matt, tell him about it. Tell him.
No, because I got caught by the police driving. Because I was driving with my
Wait,
phone.
careful, huh? Yeah, okay, go ahead.
I was using my phone because I was setting up a court for practice,
Okay.
and the police saw that I had my phone, so he pulled me over.
You're driving an untinted car? It's
It was
not
night.
tinted.
It was
Well,
night.
it was. I guess he could see me, so I
Okay.
don't know if that. But yeah. So we got pulled over. He asked for my license and all that, and of course she tried to get me out of it. Like, so she talked to the cop, and eventually, like, he let us go.
Okay.
And when he already let us go and gave me back the license,
I was saying, sorry, boss, next time, ganun like that.
And after that, when he already gave me back the license, she still insisted about talking to him about like the incident, and that's something like really pissed me off because I'm like, the guy already let us out of jail. Like, just leave it be. Like, give me my license, let's go. You know, like, but she still like talked to him and all that, and like profusely asked him about like I don't know what.
No,
what the
he was saying
offense
that you
was or
went through the
whatever.
red light. And I said, boss, hindi. Kasi yung guy sa harap namin nag-left
Yeah,
turn
and
pa.
to me that was
ganyan.
just something that like that doesn't matter anymore. He already gave us back the license, and then he might take it back.
Right,
You know?
right.
And then he got
You
so
argue.
mad. Then what did you do? You got down from the car?
Yeah, because I was really mad. So,
Mm.
like I said, I'm gonna get us into an accident if I'm not like. in
Wait,
the
you
guide-
guys were fighting then? No more cop.
No more
Wala
cop.
na,
No more cop.
finish na.
Oh, so you stopped in the road?
Yeah, I stopped. I pulled over. I'm like, you drive because like I'm gonna get us
so
into
much
an accident.
drama. So much drama.
Yeah.
And
No,
then,
really? I said, Matt, I can't. I had the taping. I have to be home. I have to do my makeup in
where
the
were
car.
you? The expressway?
We were in
Skyway?
EDSA.
And then you pulled over.
I pulled over.
He
yeah.
pulled over. And he would not. He insisted, like, he wanted me to drive because he said, no, I can't drive. So we were arguing about the incident in the car the whole time. With him, kasi you have to, like, argue back. And he was saying, no, your tone was like this. And I said, no, that's not what I meant. Why were you laughing? I said, no, because when I was talking to the cop, he was like
Yeah, I was
making
trying to tell
faces
her
to me.
like,
So you're mainit ulo, bro, minsan.
no, yeah. I think not really, but it's hard to win a conversation with me, to be honest.
Right.
So.
That's good, man. Anyways, Dan, any last advice out there for moms watching or listening? If they have a kid, a special kid, wow, special. If they have a special kid, then to nurture the kid, and what are some tips you can give them?
Well, my first tip, what I already said, like, try to put them in a sport or something active, try to expose them to different things so you can see where their inclinations are, whether it's musical, whether it's, it's arts or it's business or whatever. And then just pray that, pray like for God to give him pray for God to give your kid the
Fire.
the passion, the the love for something, para naman, so that he will be in his gifting, and then he'll develop into the person that God really created him to be. And then of course I super duper recommend, like, of course you introduce God to them through Jesus, because like I've always felt like, you can watch them and guide them, but when they're on their own, who's going to be the voice that speaks to them? If they have a relationship with God, then they'll have a voice inside, if they have a relationship with God, to say which is the right way to go. Because as you know, after a while you're on your own, and that's all you can do. Try to do your best, and then pray. And I always tell Matt, like, I mean, whatever you do, if God is not involved, if you don't have a connection with God, even if you work for something like 7 or 8 hours, if God's not with you and you're not giving it to Him, and He's not a part of your life, it's not gonna happen. So I think it's one of the responsibilities of the parent is to try to bring them up in the best way as possible, and then introduce God to them, and try to be a good example also. And also, one last. When you make a mistake, like me, syempre I make a mistake. I also like, he knows naman I don't like hide my mistakes.
Be honest. Be honest. Honesty.
Like the other day, So there.
That's nice, man. That's really nice, man.